Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really cool gadget. You can see me wearing them right now. These are WGP smart glasses. So they're sunglasses. They also have built-in speakers, so it's earphones. They're not earphones, they're not a headset, but you can listen to music while wearing your sunglasses at the same time. I'll include links to the website in the description below if you want to take a look. Now, first thing I want to talk about is the modular design. The frames can be taken off like that, simple, and they're magnetic. You can buy different frames on their website as well. And I have a anti-blue tint pair here. So you know the blue tint setting that you do have on your smartphones, you can turn that on and it filters out all the blue lights. Basically that's what these sunglasses are, which is pretty cool. Let me show you the modular function. So the magnetic, in like that, and bang, and there we go. That looks really nice. Glasses don't suit me too well, but yeah, these filter out that blue light as well. Easy to change, a couple of seconds, and you're off. So in the box, you get the box, open the box up inside, you get a nice white sort of leather case to store your frames in. You also get a user manual, you get a cloth to keep the lenses clean, and you also get a charging cable, and this is quite an interesting charging cable. We have one connector where the USB goes into obviously a USB charging block, then the other two plug in each arm. One in this one and one in that one, and they are magnetic as well. So these are smart glasses, and on the side here you can see a line there, and on the right hand side there's another line there as well. From here you can control volume up and down, and you can change tracks as well if you slide your fingers up and down that side as well. So these are smart glasses, and you can control other things as well via the side on here. It does come with decent instructions. You can turn it off via the frames as well. Now once you have these connected to your smartphone or any device, as long as you have Bluetooth on your phone on, and as soon as you open these up and put them on, it will power on, because there's little sensors on the inside of the arms there which detects that the glasses are on. It will say on, and it will also give you how much percentage of the battery is left as well. I'm going to see if you can hear it through the microphone, because there is a little bit of audio bleed there, but let's get a little bit closer to the mic.
Power on. Connected.
Power.
Battery left at 50%.
Okay, so it said power on, connected, battery left is 50%. So I've got a good amount of battery still left in these sunglasses. So we're good to go. So it's already connected to the phone. So another smart feature about these glasses, if you tap 4 times on the frame, you can activate Siri or Google Assistant or whatever assistant you may have on your smartphone. So let's try that now, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. What time is it?
It's 11:44.
It is 11:44. Cool. And then you can tap twice to turn it off, and it's gone. Good feature, and it works. So there is a game setting. So if we tap 5 times on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Game mode.
Game mode. Now that reduces any latency, but it does obviously increase battery consumption in the smart glasses. So when you are playing a game, latency will be reduced a lot more. Now the big thing about this is, obviously at the bottom of the arms there, you can see the little slit there. That's obviously where all the audio is coming out. So it is directed to your ear hole. A lot of questions I'd imagine would be, can you hear what's coming out from the frames? And a lot of the time you can, but they do provide these pads. Now in there's a tiny sort of like a little rubber grommet, and these basically slide onto the arms there, and they just sort of click. Okay, so it's clicked in place there, You can see that. It doesn't change anything in terms of like it not being comfortable or anything. You can't really tell that they're on there. Let's get the other one. Now the purpose of these is obviously to reduce that sort of audio leakage, like especially in private areas, which it does do. There's obviously rubber grommets in there, so people now should be able to hear less than what they would do normally. And what I've noticed with testing is that music they're better hear more, but when you're having phone calls, you can sort of hear something, but you can't make out what's being said. So I'd probably just recommend having these on all the time because it doesn't affect what you hear directly there, really, in a sense. Obviously, you'd have to listen yourself to find that out, but you better have the volume relatively low when on a phone call. You know, so you can make sense of what's going on, but people walking by would not be able to make sense. So I'm gonna put some music on. Okay, so I've got the pads in. There should be a little bit of blockage there. Now, you can go on what my microphone's picking up. Obviously, microphones can be a little bit more sensitive to picking up sounds. I've got a decent microphone, but let's have a look. All I can do here is play a couple of tracks at full max and then say 50% as well. That's probably around about 25%, and I can hear that absolutely fine. Now, one thing you've got to bear in mind, obviously, they're not earphones, so they're not planted inside your ear and got that that isolation of sound, and they're not over the ear headphones either. So they're pretty much like having a smartphone just stuck near your ear like that. Now, in terms of bass, you're not going to get that wonderful banging bass, but there is clear audio there. There is a little bit of bass as well. Let me turn this up now. That's 50%. Let me know if you can hear any audio. If I get closer to the mic. Okay, and I go further away. Now that is a good, enjoyable sort of level for me. That's 50%. I could walk along absolutely fine. I could have a conversation as well at the same time with someone and be able to understand what they're saying. Let's whack up to 100 though. That's 100%. I'm pretty sure you can hear that. Let me walk out. Okay, I say sound quality is fine. Let's take these things off now, because they can pop off while you're wearing them. Just push back. There we go. So that's obviously a little bit louder. More of the higher frequencies have come through now. Now let's turn it down to 50. This is 50%. With the pads off. And if there was a next track, you should be able to, oh, there we go. Now it's on to the next track. So that's pretty cool, volume and previous and next track. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and make a phone call, see if anyone wants to talk to me, and we'll test that out. Let's try and call someone. So just put the pads back in. Which I probably recommend doing anyway when making phone calls. Let's see who wants to speak to me.
Hello?
Are you right?
You doing alright, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you fine, yeah. What's for lunch?
I don't know, you're cooking it.
Am I cooking it? Okay. Alright, well, for the purposes of this video, I have the volume now at max. And I can hear you fine. Can you hear me fine? Yeah, so obviously I can't really tell until I watch the video about whether it's been picked up on the microphone or not. but I do have the pads in and stuff, so I don't think you'll be able to hear much from what Rachel is saying. So what are you doing?
Have you got me on loudspeaker?
No, not on loudspeaker. They're playing through my earphones on the glasses, aren't they?
Oh, right, yeah. I thought you were doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you up to?
Writing out parcels. I need your sister's address.
Alright, okay. Okay, I'll come down and do that in a minute.
Postcode.
Okay. Alright, well I'll come down in a minute and once I've done this video.
Alright
Alright, bye.
then.
You can hang up as well by tapping on the edge. So call quality was fine. I could hear her clearly, she could hear me as well. I won't know until I play this video back whether you could hear any bleeding from here or not. But with the caps in, you should be absolutely fine. You can have a little private conversation with whoever on the phone. Music, when you play music a little bit louder, I think there will be a little bit more sort of bleed and you'll be able to hear some of what's going on. But yeah, these are WGP smart glasses. There's plenty of variations of frames and arms and stuff as well online if you want to take a look. But yeah, I think they're really, really smart, and I think there is an offer on at the moment as well if you want to take a look at that. Yeah. Go and take a look, guys. Thanks for watching. Any questions, pop them down below. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.